Okay, now I'm live.
So what robot would you smash?
Oh, wait. ED from Mass Effect.
Hold on,
That's a really
you
easy
gotta,
one.
you gotta give me a sec to look it up.
It's EDI. That one's kind of easy though. Or the weird, like, faceless, kinky robots from fucking that one game that came out. What?
I
What's
think
it
I know
called?
what you're talking about. I don't even need to
Oh,
nether.
that's such an easy answer. You're right. That's such an easy answer.
Yeah, like
Get ready
thick
for
robots.
your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy.
Performing over here.
How can the antagonist from Portal 2?
Yeah, I'm going to my.
GLaDOS.
Okay, yo, that's based though. I respect that. GLaDOS is hot.
Just say you want to be like fucking abused, verbally abused.
Everybody knows. Okay, but like we've already established, Pablo needs like a Dommy mommy, so obviously.
That's fair enough. Fair enough.
Like Pablo's future wife is a straight shooter and a full-time pecker.
Prepare to spend another day.
And we've already
enduring the
agreed
end of
that.
Journal,
So actually, I don't know
to
what
pave
your
the way
pick
for
is, Lemon,
humanity's
because
future
you
greatness.
Lemon's
want
is
to be
V2.
V1.
Or
Levi wants to be V1.
V1 then. No, Lemon wants to be V1, but Lemon. No, you see what you don't understand is I know Lemon well enough to know that Lemon wants to be what Lemon wants to fuck.
That's true. That's true. That's true. But I guess I just think because I'm like Levi wants to be
This is a family safe stream, everybody.
but Gabriel is baby girl.
Okay, like
all of
I can get
true. I'm gonna let you keep guessing.
I can get behind a lot of cringe things, but like big man that is baby girl is like the stupidest thing. I just can't get behind that. Like that's just such a dumb, like that's stupid.
They hoard the fuck out of Gabriel in merchandise.
I know.
I'm not even
They really
I know.
do.
I'm aware. Yes, because you guys are like okay, here's the thing. This is probably gonna sound bad, but I'm gonna say it anyway. The thing is that Ultra Kill is not in any way sexualized within the canon.
No.
That's true.
No.
This is true. These are true.
Okay.
Not at all.
But it's incredibly popular with trans people who we know are sexual deviants and degenerates, and so they create merchandise to match.
This is true. This is all true.
And like, obviously, I'm exaggerating and said something insane and crazy just to say it, but there's some underlying, like, more harmless truth in that somewhere. In that, like, the queer community being very sex positive means that, like, if your game isn't sexual, they'll make it so. At least from what I've seen. Am I wrong? Like,
I mean, the fandom basically, and then like.
And to be fair, that might just be universally fandom culture in general. I could be, I don't.
But this fandom, I love it because the creators lean into everything. So,
I think it's fun when the creators.
The fandom says that Gabriel is trans male, and then we got like official voice actors coming out with fucking Gabriel's voice being like, "I need to take my tea shot." I'm like, you know what?
It's cute, but I'm a little bit. It's cute a little bit, but you need to don't lay it on too thick because like too much respect for what your fans think is gross because your fans are fucking stupid because they're fans and all fans are fucking stupid. Except for fans of mine.
The boss. What the fuck?
That thing did not look big enough to be a boss.
I know. I'm like.
It's so small. I mean, it's got a great personality, but you know.
Bitch. I can't hit it. Okay, I can't hit it.
It's normal size, fully functional, and
Even
has
with
a great
Sirei
personality.
gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what to do from here on, now that we're on our own. Oh yeah, Pablo, as I was telling Lemon earlier, I think the game is Persona and Fire Emblem, but a parody of both.
I missed.
That's the best way I can describe it.
Animal balls. Animal bullies.
If I play a Persona game, can I play 5 or should I start with 4? I heard 4 was good too.
Okay, so I am a basic bitch, and I'm always gonna recommend play like whatever's new on hardware you own and like accessible. So I'd say 5 or the remake of 3.
Fuck it, I'm playing 4 on the Vita. I'm just.
I actually have a copy of 4 for the Vita, a Japanese copy.
No way.
Yeah, so when I first modded my Vita a couple years ago before it got broken while I was moving, just because I was really in love with it, I ordered my favorite games for it, imported from Japan. So I have copies of Dragon's Crown, Gravity Rush, and Persona 4 Golden, all from all Japanese imports for my Vita. Because the Vita's
that's so fun.
Because the Vitas aren't region locked, so you can buy a Vita. So that's the other thing, is I've been saving up. Well, not saving up, but when I have money to just throw away on something silly, I would like to get a new in-box Vita from Japan, because you can get them from Japan imported for like 200, 250, and they're new and never opened.
No, bro. That's my thing. I'm like, I want to get a Vita.
I don't like used shit. I don't use things that other people have used. That's gross. If your greasy hands have touched it, I don't want to touch it. If your greasy hands have been on the D-pad, I don't need that. I'm good.
I did it one time. I bought a used DS Lite for like $10 at the swap meet, and then like I tried to fix it. Like,
okay, I'd buy something like that out of the curiosity that, oh, it's a DS for $10. Why not?
It turns on.
I could hang it from a lanyard and be funny. I don't know, like.
It can't stay on. Like at this point, I already.
So the battery's fried.
Yeah, the battery's fucking fried. I might try replacing the battery. No, but then you can take out the battery and have it plugged into the wall. And I thought it was a fuse thing, and so I literally soldered it. Like, I dealt with DS Lite microelectronics, and I fucking soldered a new fuse. And it's the fuse wasn't the problem. I'm like, fuck, I really thought it was the problem.
Rip. Okay, so I have to start reading these lines out loud. I'm hoping that, like, if I get 30 hours in and I'm still reading these lines, that I'll have Climb a Cringe Mountain and I'll just straight up voice act them. But for now, we're starting on... This line's just for you guys. Does taco rice need to be sweet? I'm already lost on the context because I skipped the previous line on accident.
Oh my lord.
Our conversation was interrupted by Hiroko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. Oh shit. Girl bossing. What was it you wanted to tell us, Hiroko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Eito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrist right across their stomach. Wait, what? What did I just read? What?
Run that by me one more time.
The loser has to slit their wrist right across their stomach. Wait. Okay, this game is so... I love the writing, because the characters literally respond frame one the way I... Are they cutting their wrist or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stay and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. Pablo, don't say that.
Go fuck yourself.
Okay, you're not that extreme, but if you ever need a reality check when you're spiraling, just imagine that's how you sound. I wonder how mankind is going to be wiped out, exactly.
I hate.
Hard.
I still think of that stupid video that the Levi sent that was like people who engage with AI, and it's like this one dude that's like like clapping his hands, talking to his AI girlfriend, being like, "You're so smart, babe. You're so smart." I hate it. I hate
Hard
it.
to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Surrey could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Surrey's absence. Follow my orders and we'll be fine. Huh? Yuriko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping into a conversation so casually, I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait, what? You're going to what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Surrey's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Oh, hell no. Why has it got to be you? We need a leader to help organize this, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and time again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear, you don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only going to get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life to save your life, kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Kiriko's stance was an extreme one, there was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are going to work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I will not allow us to lose. Cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Damn, she is a Dami mommy. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Kiriko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. 20-something speech bubble. So if you talk to these people, then what comes next for us? I'm so scared. Okay, yeah. Okay, what's this one? Hello, Takumi. Would you like to study with me? Study with Eito? Fine. You're always so serious. Why are you studying today? Lately, I've been looking into the history of the scythe. My hemo takes the state of a scythe, so I thought I should brush up. The history of the scythe? Is that even remotely interesting? The rabbit hole goes deeper than you think. It only gets more interesting the more I research. They were originally created for agricultural purposes, but then came to be used as a weapon during revolts. So, you see, that's why those in power at the time couldn't forbid anyone from owning a scythe. Thus, scythes started to be seen as religious symbols. Oh my god, he's just... Now, the thing about scythes in the modern day is... Oh, he's autistic now. Okay. We knew. He was already super autistic. Eito excitedly shared his knowledge of scythes over the course of several hours. Oh god.
Why does he look familiar? I feel like I've seen this dude before. The bills are not this high.
Rent was high this month.
Needed to buy some Christmas gifts.
Oh, dude. Also, what'd you think of the Kim Kitsuragi art? That shit is, like, actually peak.
Oh, yeah, it's peak. I'm like, hell yeah. I saw that and I'm in my mind. I'm like, hell yeah. I don't need one of those.
But is it transition goals question mark?
I think it's a little too twink for me.
It's too twink?
A little bit. I don't think I could ever be that skinny.
It's not a well, not the body, but like the outfit, like aesthetic. Aesthetic.
This Pen King is a fucking monster. Did you see him slaughter this man?
Yes, what move was that?
Okay, practice battle.
Oh, wrong one. Probably.
Thunderstorm. 160?
Let's give it to him.
And
Oh
then
my
this one.
god.
Yeah.
Where'd you get an electric Pen King?
I fished it up.
Here we go!
You
It
bitch.
is above my level. That was the only way I was able to get it, is because I fished it up. Oh, can I get up, please? Can I get up?
No.
Can I up?
To business.
Strong one. Wrong button.
Take this.
Right button, but wrong time.
Broken so soon.
I need like 20 something.
Seriously depressing.
Okay, right there.
Stay away!
Right by this area.
Let's do this.
Actually, I'm curious. Oh, it's fucking hot. It's hot. It's hot. It's hot.
Say when.
Stop with this thing. Get me out.
My turn.
The one downside
Got it.
of a Ragnarok is that I can't take it to the volcano.
Hauling ass.
Excuse you. Badass.
My turn. I'll chop you to pieces. How unsatisfying. It's killing game time!
Oh.
Here we go.
That's different. It's pink.
It's pink. Also, I'm level 45.
Keep your
What the
guard
fuck?
up.
Ignis, so it's on fire, but you
Ready when
caught it
you
in
are.
water.
Yeah, well, we're by a volcano, so.
Shit. Don't be a smart ass.
Volcano, did you not see me? My ass fucking on fire?
The fucking joke, bitch.
Gotcha.
Fuck
This
you.
guy. Okay. Got that.
It's a big
And
fish.
that'll give us more
No, I know what
turns,
that
shit.
is. That's the mode.
Let's do this. Come get it.
All right,
Fat
let's
shit.
get started. Fine. Gotta help.
Okay, there we go.
Rev it up.
There you go. You
Let's
stand.
do it to it. Time for battle.
Thank you.
Take this. No. Here we go. Take that.
Okay. And practice round in the VR room. Ding dong, bing bong.
Wait, how do I get?
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can.
Oh.
Well then, good night.
Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9.
Up and Atom troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Get the big one.
Do you mind?
We have to go in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before?
Catch that
Anyway,
fat fucking chud. I won't lie. I still think that like
Is it just us today?
Stardew Valley
Yeah,
fishing is infinitely like more miserable.
This is Stardew Valley fishing.
The couch
It's
refused to
not.
fight. Yes, that's right.
Stardew Valley's worse.
It
They
literally
usually
is.
come here in the morning. Why did they today?
It's a lot more
Because I
forgiving.
told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore.
No.
Do you not
Huh?
remember
have-
trying to catch a fucking eel?
Oh, what? Why would you do that?
Yes.
Last Defense Academy exists to protect
And
humanity
the
from the
catfish.
invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities.
I had-
Bullshit.
Isn't that pretty
I
harsh,
just
though?
had my fishing leveled up.
The way things are now, they'll never come around. It's time to start cracking the whip.
Bullshit.
I'm not going to let
So
up until they
sorry.
shape up and start showing some spine.
Mechanically,
Let up on what
like,
exactly?
It's the same, but like difficulty wise.
Oh my god, we get it. The fishing's the same. I need you to be ready.
Well,
to find
difficulty wise is
these
because these
other
are.
opponents'
I'm
notice.
in my level. I had
Time is
a
precious. You
lot
will
more
not waste it. Is
difficulty
that
in other
understood?
areas.
Oh shit. Without waiting for an answer, Hiriko got to her feet and left, and unshakably confident as ever. Damn, it's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness.
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hiriko said. That's what's being. I can't talk. That's what being at war is all about. Jesus. I get you though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. Wonder if she killed Sire. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hiriko might be planning. But it's been a couple of days since the last attack, and I was starting to get antsy. I'd prefer not just sit around. Free time. So we did a VR mission. Which one is this? Oh.
Yeah. Can I not?
Huh? Can we come play a game with me? I really love old school Eroge. What? Eroge from the old days are more like supernatural objects than games. The madness of the creator, the uninterrupted total pathos, the absolute goodie bag of fetishes under the guise of a game. Playing games like that makes something burn inside my chest. They make my soul shriek with excitement. Like, yeah. What? Darubi. Anyway, that's why you have to play one of my favorites. You'll totally love it. I swear. Okay? Deal. You can't play a game like that. We're supposed to be in school. Shut up and stop acting like a teacher's pet. Show me your soul. Jesus Christ. After that, I was captured by Darumi and forced to play an erotic game. Okay.
Wow.
Entrance hall.
Like a wheat.
Takumi, want to take a ride with me? Sure, let's go. A ride? Sounds fun. Do I just get on your bike? Huh, hell nah. I never ride two asses to a seat. Then how am I gonna ride with you? Ain't it obvious? You gonna leg it. Run beside my bike. There's no way I could keep up. I'm not trying to set a running record. I was just playing, man. I'll let you ride behind me. Just be careful not to fall off. Why didn't he just say that? After that, I enjoyed a ride with Takumaru. Haha, gay. Ding dong bing bong.
You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then.
Okay. Another night passes. Or another day passes. It's that time again, huh? Yuriko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Whatever it is, I hope it's something too extreme. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10!
The legendary yet?
Yes.
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 Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine.
I need a different outfit for this one. What?
Oh, there's.
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow, look at you guys, making it into double digits. In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
What?
Oh, you have to
I don't
do
think you will.
heat-resistant clothing to ride in?
New facilities, huh?
Yeah,
I doubt that in-person explanation is going to
At a
happen, though.
volcano.
I've only been here 10 days. It feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without Siri, there's a chance we could be here for even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo Residential Complex, back to Karuha.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and the leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out.
It's just.
This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it, would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. Jesus. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway.
Yeah. Sniped. Okay. Yes. I don't.
He's 6'5".
He's 5.
Nah. We got him at 20.
Rec
It was,
room.
was it before? It was
So this
after
is the rec
Korea, right?
room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this. What?
Maybe.
It's a casino.
Oh my god.
Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out, for sure. It's a major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore everybody's or anything. I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to
Unseen
use some of this
trouble.
equipment now that Surrey's not here to tell us how it all works? Don't worry, he left behind some manuals and stuff. Ato's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words, or small ones, or phonemic awareness in general, really. And don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary. She's surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. Lol. Ato's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a giftomatic. A gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the giftomatic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps.
Yes.
That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics. Wow. How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme? Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic, or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revivomatic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. And do you think giving its gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. Gift making has been unlocked. You can laugh during your free time. Okay, I think I've looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When we get to see them. I still have some free time today. What should I do next? The rec room's been locked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters preferred gifts, just 2 activities will further boost your grades, giving your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. Then you BP materials to make gifts. In addition, you need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story.
Dude, that's terrible. Tails 3 times in a row. Where? 60? Oh,
There's no simple exploration. Skipping straight to the real screen. Her and skills activate.
I'm scared.
Not even fighting nothing, dudes. Don't even worry.
At least I know where he is. I was afraid it was just gonna be in the sky, just like getting air
What do you
me.
like? Level 40 something? You're fine. You're fine.
No, a gap of 10 is enough to just like one tap you.
Nah.
Okay. Going on exploration.
Well, I know where he is now.
Bonus spaces appear during free time explorations where there are no storage objects, except the one that value materials. Okay.
What is it looking at Typhlosion?
Anyone will grant you an item needed to unlock a gift. By obtaining key items from treasure chests, you'll be able to make new gifts with the Giftomatic. Many characters try items can okay.
What did you say?
So what does it look like a Typhlosion?
How do you look like a Typhlosion?
Here.
I don't know, but you look like a Meganium.
Well, you look like Mr. Mime.
And you look
Yeah.
like fucking Mr. Mime Galarian for
Mr. Rhyme.
no, Mr. Rhyme's the evolution of Mr. Mime Galarian form.
We did it.
You just call like him whiter, basically.
It's just like real life, he's fucking white.
Might as well take it.
kind of want to take on this guy, but I don't
Ooh,
really
get a little
have
battle.
a strong dragon type. I do have an ice type.
You don't have a strong dragon type.
Like, nothing like the Pen King
Here
I
we go.
fucking have that one taps anything.
So you just don't have anything with a strong move?
Yeah, I don't have a strong dragon move. Well, I can check Relaxerus's moveset. Maybe he does have a strong dragon move. Let's see.
Yeah, you definitely need to find a teleporter.
Take that!
I know I think there's only gonna be these two
Alright.
here.
Let's get started.
Right now, I'm just kind of
Die.
filling out the map.
Broken so
So you think you're too good for
soon.
my teleporter?
Let's give it to him.
Your teleporter? What do you mean?
Yeah, it's my teleporter.
Mansion.
Let her rip! Hauling ass! Oh yeah!
Yes, leave it to me.
Oh.
Allow me to trim down their numbers. We better get moving.
Now then,
No.
to business. Take this.
I swear. I
Yes.
A chest? Oh. No.
I'll take this with me. What? I'll take this with me.
Only spot left is up there. Only could fucking fly. Come on.
Let's see, where else do we want to go? Yes, that way.
Oh my god, I just hit the wall.
Stand. Ooh,
I'll take
you lucked out,
this.
bitch.
6
I have decent stamina.
Yeah, but you almost ran out. I thought about you not having decent stamina. You almost ran out.
I'll take this.
No.
The fuck you mean no? The bar was almost empty.
No, it was not. It was not as close as you're making it sound. I
Then
still have
clearly
like
we're
more
not
than a
looking-
quarter.
And clearly we're
I'll
not
take
looking at the
this.
same bar. That bitch went from white to red.
Yeah, but it does that at
1,
like
2, 3.
a third.
What? Yes!
I know there's nothing there, but I just don't want it to be black in my map.
What?
Yeah.
It's about time we head home.
Oh, that's not what I want to do. Oops.
Got a bunch of stuff.
Head ease, soldier. You never know when the invaders might. Well then.
Okay.
Hmm.
Today went by in a flash. One thing concerns me though, I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group at all day. I hope they're
It's
okay.
just iron. or
I doubt
anything.
Hiroko would stop at the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's our next move going to be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Nothing else to do. I got into bed, and within a few minutes, I was fast asleep.
No.
Day 11.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 11th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable.
What weapons
to pave
did
the
you
way
get?
for humanity's future greatness.
I
Be
only got
ready
the
to give your
compound bow.
life to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
I used the crossbow.
Yeah, we're off to the
Yeah,
races
crossbow
again.
is like a little bit
Time to
more
get
than
up.
250.
Just as I was hoisting myself out of bed and getting to my feet, something interrupted the quiet morning
It's
atmosphere.
almost 1. It's almost 2. I'm gonna go to
Sounds
bed.
like somebody's here, but
Okay.
it's quiet. Too quiet. Something doesn't feel right. I took a few hesitant steps towards the door, then took a deep breath and opened it, only to find...
Remember to subscribe to Bonsai Boy.
Dogami? Is something wrong? Oh, Takumi, you sweet summer child, you. You really haven't noticed. I'm exhausted. I can't take it anymore. So hey, you wanna come die with me? Huh? Once we're dead, the pain will be gone. We'll finally be at peace. Come on, it'll only hurt for a second. Let's just die. Die, 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 die. Okay, she's crazy. Oh, she's gonna keep going. What? Hold on a minute. Just kidding, man. You should have seen your face. You've been Darmied, bruh. What? How was it? I totally had you, didn't I? I thought a nice joke first thing would help cheer you up. That was hardly what I'd call a nice joke. What are you doing here anyway? I'm on a mission from our glorious leader. She told me to get all the non-fighters together in the cafeteria. Really? Hiriko's letting them back in? Yeah, to be honest though, it's kind of a drag. Think you could help me out? Misery loves company, right? Didn't Confucius say that once? You've got a weird way of asking for help, but I guess I can give you a hand. Gracias, muchacho. Now I won't have to go through with my contingency plan. Oh well, there's always next time. Tell Gaku and Tsubasa what's up, alright? Okay, thanks, bye. Darumi waved goodbye with a cheery smile, completely at odds with the creepy stuff she'd been saying. I just have to tell Gaku and Tsubasa to come to the cafeteria, right? That should be easy enough. I'd better get going. This is Gaku's room. After checking the name plate, sure, ring the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door slowly opened. Oh, it's just you. What do you want? Hiriko said she wants everyone to meet up in the cafeteria. For real? Us too? What does she want this time? I just know it's nothing good. That girl's got it in for me. It's not just her either. I bet all of you think us non-fighters are nothing but dead weight. No, not really. I said this before, but you guys are the weird ones, you know that. Regular people don't just go from living normal lives to fighting monsters without a second thought. I got what you mean, but... Fine. Hiriko wants us in the cafeteria, I'll go. If I don't, it'll only get worse for me, right? Man, oh man, what rotten luck. Okay, after several dramatic groans, Gaku skulked off in the direction of the cafeteria. We're the weird ones for fighting? Don't go thinking I don't know that. I'm not doing this because I enjoy it. This is Tsubasa's room. After checking the nameplate to make sure, ring the bell by the side of the door. After a little while, the door opened with a clatter. Takumi? What is it? I'm on messenger duty. Hiriko wants us all to meet up in the cafeteria. All of us? Even the non-fighters? Yesterday, she told us we weren't allowed to leave our rooms. Has she taken that back? Hiriko said that? She really has been cracking the whip. Who knows? Maybe she wants to apologize. She has been pretty harsh on you guys lately. Come on, you don't believe that. This is Hiriko we're talking about. Yeah, I know. Just so you know, no matter what she does to us, I'm not joining the fight. I can't. Even if I wanted to, I couldn't. That kind of stuff just isn't possible for me. Still looking like she might burst into tears at any moment, Tsubasa slunk off in the direction of the cafeteria. Alright, I've done what Darumi asked me to. I should head to the cafeteria with the rest of them. I just Hiriko getting us all together, though. Can't imagine I'm going to like what happens next. Alright, everyone's here. Hey, can we have something to eat before we start? I'm so hungry I'm getting stomach cramps. Of course, I wouldn't want you to think I'm totally heartless. Here's some disposable chopsticks I found in the trash. Feel free to grill them or have them raw if you prefer. You are totally heartless. Here to go, please. Give them some real food. I can't bear to see them like this. Very well. Help yourself to dry bread. 1 per person. Just 1 slice each? We may have surplus food supplies in the refrigerator, but that doesn't mean they're unlimited. We need to use our resources wisely. Wasting them on freeloaders would be the same as throwing them away. Freeloaders? Come on. That's fair. I've always been a useless freeloader. Even the air I breathe could probably be used more productively somewhere else. Let's move on. You're probably wondering why I summoned you here today. Okay. So why did you ask us to come here? Gaku, Tsubasa, Ima, Keiko, and Shoma, the non-fighters, as we've been calling you, I have decided you are going to leave this school. Huh? What do you mean leave? You're kicking us out? Kicking you out? What a delightful turn of phrase. Yes, I'm kicking you out, and if you won't leave of your own accord, I will make you. That's all I have to say. Why don't you get going and save us a lot of trouble? What? Right now? Hiriko, have you lost your mind? Why would you do that to our friends? How do you think? We've been brought here for one purpose and one purpose only, to fight. Anyone who can't or won't do that has no place here, so why not get rid of them? If the invaders get distracted by hunting them down in the ruins outside, at least they'll be serving a purpose. What, as decoys? Try to stay alive as long as you can. The less time the invaders spend on the school, the better. You can't just use us like that. You should be grateful. I'm giving you a chance to make yourselves useful. Even then, I doubt I'd make much difference. I'll just get stepped on like the cockroach I am, and that'll be the end of it. Hiriko, are you for real right now? You can't go through with this. It's going too far. Don't waste my time with the meaningless objections. I'm leading the school now, and what I say goes. Don't think, don't argue, just obey my orders. But it's so extreme. Can't you go a little easier on us? You really don't understand the position you're in, do you? Let me ask you a question. Why should we be expected to fight to protect you when you do nothing in return? Huh? Well, you see? Now, no excuses. Pack up whatever personal belongings you have and leave. Seriously? Right now? If such a simple task is beyond you, I don't mind helping you along. I'll make you leave by force if necessary. Wait, Hiriko, please. This is all too sudden. Can't you give them some more time? Time for what? Well, if you spring this on them out of the blue, the lesson won't really sink in, you know? Alright, you've got 5 days. Huh? 5 days. You've got until day 16 to make your choice. Fight alongside us or leave forever. Just 5 days? If you do decide to fight, I'll give you a little test on that day instead. I wouldn't want you telling me what I want to hear and going back on it later. What kind of test? You'll find out when the time comes. I think that covers everything. As for the rest of you, remember to stay on guard in case there's an attack today. With her with her customary brusque attitude, Hiriko said all she had to say and left without another word. This is just too cruel. We're supposed to be comrades. Friends. Friends? Yeah, right. I bet you can't wait to get rid of us. That's not true. If we all work together, I'm sure we can get Hiriko to change her mind. Come on, man. You really think she's gonna back down now? We still have to try. Just let it go, okay? If we're getting kicked out, we're getting kicked out. Nothing we can do about it. Makes no difference if it's now or in 5 days. It's still better than being forced to fight. Are you sure about that? I mean, once you get outside school grounds... I know. Sheesh, it's bad enough that we're gonna die out there. I don't need you reminding me. Whatever, I'm done. This school, this war, the whole saving humanity thing, it can go to hell for all I care. My whole life's just been one long string of rotten luck. Why does this bad stuff always happen to me? I'd better end up as a billionaire or something. In my next life after everything I've been through. I deserve to catch a break. Still raving to himself, Gaku stomped away just as unwilling to hear us out as Hiriko had been. He sure is freaking out, huh? I think I know how he feels. Not that I'm putting Gaku in the same category as a sniveling worm like me, but I get what it's like to be so totally unsuited for combat that you can't even imagine having to fight for your own survival. Even our peaceful modern-day society was too competitive for me. How am I supposed to cope on the front lines of an actual war? Don't talk like that. You can't just give up. I wouldn't call it giving up. I'm just recognizing my limits. Too useless to live, too cowardly to die. It's a miracle I even made it this far in life. Well, not so much a miracle as an unfortunate oversight. This is simply nature's way of correcting it. Jesus. Shoma gave a formal bow and left, making a little noise making as little noise as possible. Shoma, I get where Hiriko's coming from, you know. It's not fair for us to hang back and let you do all the fighting. But doing anything else is really out of the question for me. Seriously, it's just not going to happen. Tsubasa, I think I must have been sent here by mistake or something. It was probably only a matter of time before I got kicked out anyway. That's the same as saying you don't care if you die out there, you know that? Yeah, but at least then it'll all be over. At least then I won't have to deal with all these confusing feelings anymore. I could see tears welling up in Tsubasa's eyes before I could say anything to comfort her. She was gone too. We sure... Jesus. We sure do have a lot of Debbie Downers here, don't we? Given the circumstances, I guess that's only natural. You used to be one of us, Mr. Atsuki. Why'd you have to betray us and join the battle, freaks? I don't think I betrayed you, exactly. What shall we do, brother dearest? Don't worry about a thing, sister dearest. I have a foolproof plan. You do? Yes, but I'm afraid I can't say any more than that. The element of surprise is a big part of it. Fine, keep your secrets, but you know there's still time to change your mind, right? I don't think so. Even if we do get thrown out of here, that hellish wasteland will be a paradise so long as I'm with my dear sister. Jesus Christ. As such, there's nothing more to discuss. We'll be going back to our rooms now. Be sure to fight with all your might to protect us from the invaders. The Tsukumo twins left the cafeteria arm in arm, each wearing a different expression, like a pair of sock and buskin masks. Damn, ain't a single one of them willing to fight, not even to save their own skins. I don't think Kiriko is bluffing either. If they don't come around, she really will force them to leave. We've got 5 days. Isn't there anything we can do? She gave us that extension pretty easily, don't you think? Now that you mention it, Takumi barely had to say anything to get her to go along with it. Maybe she was expecting us to plead on their behalf. This could be another part of her plan. I think Kiriko wants us to use these 5 days to convince the others to join the fight. So that's why she agreed to it right after I stepped in? She was planning to give us that time all along? We're all just dancing to her tune, huh? Man, that pisses me off. I don't like it either, but if we want to save everyone, this is the only way. Okay, but how's that going to work exactly? None of them seemed like they were going to budge on this. Yeah, I wonder why they're so dead set against fighting. I can only imagine it must be for personal reasons. In that case, we'll need to get them to share what those are before we can even begin to convince them. But how? They don't seem like they're willing to spill the beans. You're right, we need to get them to open us to us up to us first. I have an idea. Why don't we sneak them some food? Food? Yeah, I'm sure they're all starving. If we can fill their bellies, there's a chance we can get them to open up to us a little. Sorry, excuse me, I had to cough. If we can fill their bellies, yeah, open us to it. Tempt them with some bait, huh? Sounds like a plan. At least it's simple. So we gain their trust with food and then try to convince them to fight? It sounds like a major hassle. Who do we get to do this? In response, all eyes in the room turned toward me. I should have seen this coming. Alright, I'll do it. Sorry, but you heard Ima. They already consider me a traitor. I probably wouldn't get anywhere with them. All this subtlety and planning crap ain't really my thing, and you just know darn me to only make it worse. Yay! I didn't even have to come up with my own excuse. We'll still help you any way we can, of course. Yeah, you count on us. Not like we got anything better to do. Heck, it'd only reverse your social links with us if you tried to do it all yourself at this point. Okay, it's actually just on the nose a parody of Persona now. She just said it. Like, she just said it with her whole chest.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys. We got 5. Like, social links are literally what they're fucking called in Persona when you, like, build relationships to power up.
Uh-huh.
Or something like that. Yeah, we got 5 days. Look at the rest of them.
Yeah.
So it's up to me to convince the non-fighters to start fighting. I'll work something out. I have to keep believing that. After taking a moment to outline our goals going forward, Eito, Takamari, Darumi, and I went to our rooms. 5 days. Just 5 days to turn everything around. Convincing the whole group right away is probably too much to ask for. I should pick 1 or 2 of them to focus on. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Keiko. It's probably Keiko, not Kako. Yeah, Keiko. Tsubasa, Shoma, Gaku, Keiko, and Ima. Those are the 5 I'm trying to persuade. Of the list, Tsubasa seems the easiest to persuade. She doesn't seem as stubborn as the others. If I give her an impassioned plea, she might come around. Okay, the first I'm going to try to convince is Tsubasa. With that decided, I should head over to her room. I'm sure she's hungry. If I bring her some food, I bet she'll at least hear me out. Do we need to go to the cafeteria first, or... Probably not. I rang the doorbell to Tsubasa's room. After a short while, the door slowly opened. What is it, Takumi? Is it Hiroko again? If you don't mind, I just want to be left alone. Actually, I came here on my own. Here, I brought you something. I figured you'd be hungry. Are those sandwiches for me? Yeah, I thought we could sit and eat together. It's just that I don't want Hiroko to catch us, so would you mind letting me in? Of course, come on in. Welcome to my room, you beautiful sandwiches. You too, Takumi. What am I, a consolation prize? I mean, yeah, that's the point. You literally are bringing her food. Of course you're the consolation prize. Any man who brings a woman food and doesn't realize he's the consolation prize is in for a rude awakening for, like, the entirety of his life. Hang on one sec. In a moment, the door closed. Tsubasa pounced on the sandwiches. Oh, she's hungry. What is she wearing around her neck? I still haven't figured that out. I thought originally she was, like, sporty and that was, like, a whistle or something, but she's, like, an engineer or a mechanic, so it can't be that. Okay, one sec.
Ew.
No, sorry. It's because I'm reading all this fucking dialogue.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm putting on like a one-man stage play over here, okay?
Yeah.
Ah, this is what I've been missing. I've been craving moist bread since we got here. I never want to see dry bread ever again. It makes my mouth feel like sandpaper. She must have been
Moist
starving.
bread.
She... What?
Moist bread.
They've specifically been given dry bread the last week or 10 days or whatever, so...
Okay.
In contrast to dry bread, I think it's an appropriate choice of words. Who are you going to call it? Wet bread?
Good bread? Decent bread?
I guess soft bread.
Soft? Yeah.
You know, she must have been starving. She scarfed down the sandwiches in less than a minute. Phew, I'm stuffed. Thanks, Takumi. You're a lifesaver. Now I don't have to eat dry bread today. Have you just been living on dry bread since Hiroko banned you from the cafeteria? Yeah, that bread is so dry. I had a nightmare last night where I was stranded in the desert. Hey, would it be too much to ask you to bring over some moist bread from time to time? No problem. Wait, why did it... Oh, wait. Oh, I skipped a line. Really? Fuck. But in exchange, would you open up to me? Wait, can I... Ah, transcript. I can see what I said. Yeah, I can try to sneak you some bread or rice balls. That's what he said. Huh, open up to you about what? The reason why you won't fight? If you have some reason, I'd love for you to tell me. I should have expected this. Is this what you were after from the start? The sandwiches were to bribe me for information. Sorry, Tsubasa. I know I'm taking advantage of your desperation here, but desperate times call for desperate measures. I just want to understand where you're coming from. Okay, fine. But in exchange, I'm going to want some more moist bread later. Okay, now that she keeps calling it moist bread, it's getting weird. You're right. She let out a deep, resigned sigh and began to share her inner thoughts. Look, I feel bad about it. I know it's unfair for me to stay where it's safe while you guys go out there and fight. But fighting is difficult for me. It's a physical thing. What do you mean? Tsubasa? I can't keep it down. Keep it down? When I get nervous, it comes out, and not just a little bit. When what comes out? I don't understand what you... Puke! Puke, okay? I puke, okay? Huh? That's just how I'm built. When I get nervous, I hurl. Come to think of it, Tsubasa is always retching. Yeah, she literally goes all the time. That's why if I ever fought the invaders, I'd turn the battlefield into a sea of vomit. Jesus, descriptive much. You really want to get showered by my puke? Okay, is this a thinly veiled fetish now?
The writer's poorly disguised.
Yeah. Would you even be able to fight under those conditions? What if my puke got into your eyes? Could you take medicine or something? It's a physical thing, and medicine doesn't help the issue. I've tried all sorts of things since I was little, but none of them work. When I get worked up, it just comes out. Even now, just picturing myself fighting the invaders. Are you okay? Oh god, no. No, no, I can't keep it. Tsubasa vomited all over the floor. Ugh.
Oh,
She immediately pushes me out of her room, tears welling in her eyes. Oh. That's a tough thing to live with. She vomits whenever she's nervous. She's right that she won't be able to fight if she's constantly puking. I can't blame her for refusing. But there's a chance she'll fight if she can overcome this issue. It didn't seem like she was unwilling to fight. If only I can find out a way to suppress her nausea. How, though? Puking is... Puking? Eito, how long have you been there? I just came by to see if I could help with anything. So what is this about puking? I hate to out someone's personal health struggles, but this doesn't seem like something I can solve on my own. Maybe I can ask him for advice. Alright, just keep this between us, but... proceeded to tell Eito about Tsubasa's tendency to puke. I see, so that's what she's been dealing with. That sounds tough. Yeah, I want to help her, but I don't know how. She hasn't found a successful remedy on her own, right? In that case, maybe it's better we just assume she's going to vomit and plan around that instead. What do you mean? Like, have her bring a high-quality sick bag or something. Sick bag? Like the bags they have on buses? I suppose if she used the bag when she had to, she wouldn't have to worry about getting puke everywhere. But did they even have sick bags here? High-quality ones at that? They're not using that Gift-O-Matic in the rec room. The Gift-O-Matic? Yeah, if they don't have them here, we just need to make them. Seems like it's able to make most things. It's worth looking into. We headed over to the rec room together to check the Gift-O-Matic. We're about to use the Gift-O-Matic to make the cute girl a barf bag so we can force her to fight in combat while she's throwing up.
You get me?
That's a crazy sentence. It looks like a fashionable sick pouch. It looks like a fashionable pouch at first glance, but it contains an odor and liquid-proof barf bag. It can be fully washed for max cleanliness. Okay. A fashionable sick pouch? This looks perfect. Tsubasa is sure to open up when we give this to her as a present. The materials we need are string, a plastic bag, and a fashionable pouch. String and plastic bags seem easy enough to find, but a fashionable pouch may prove tricky. If anyone's likely to have a pouch, it'd be a girl. Maybe I can negotiate a trade of some sort. That's sexist. Just kidding. I'll look for a fashionable pouch if you can handle the string and plastic bag. And so Eito and I split up together the materials we need to make the sick bag. Now where to start? I guess I'll just ask everyone. Give Tsubasa a heartfelt gift of cider, talk to the characters gathering information which get her. You might also need to go exploring the materials you need to make the gift giving. Artemis over here. Artemis, do you have a fashionable pouch? If you do, could I have it? I don't use them. I just dump all my makeup in my bag. I even throw my mirror in there, raw dog, so I always end up cutting my finger on the cracked surface. Right, you should be careful. I always imagine that all girls carried around pouches and accessory bags, but I guess that's not the case. I mean, I might not have one, but I got some ideas where you might find a pouch. Really? Back around where we found Eito, I found what looked like a dilapidated cosmetics shop. I memorized where it was, so I could go maybe pick up something from there later. Can you tell me where it is? I got the general coordinates of the cosmetics shop from Dartamy. If I can't find a pouch somewhere inside the school, I'll go check this place out later. Like, I feel like we're inevitably gonna have to do that, but whatever. Look, Takumi, I found a plastic bag. Nice one, Eito. One item down. Let's keep this up. Where should I look next? Any ideas? You seem pretty upbeat. I don't know. I'm just having fun. Feels like a treasure hunt. I spent a lot of time in the hospital, so I never got to hang out with friends like this. I mean, we're not exactly playing around here, but whatever. We did find one of the items after all. A fashionable pouch? I don't have anything like that. I've never even used one before. Not even once? They don't even carry around bags or wallets. We would only be targeted by robbers if we did. We tie all our valuables to our bodies so they're secure. That's just being street smart. Yes, we literally keep things on our person. Reminds me of the nights we spent sleeping on the streets. Me snuggling up against my sister. Oh god, I hate reading this. We were pressed up very close. What kind of horrible struggles did these go through? You can have a piece of string. I recommend you tie your valuables to your thigh. Thanks, I'll do that. While I didn't find a pouch, I managed to get some string. That's progress at least. Well, he's not gonna have it, but whatever, we can check. Okay, wait, actually, oh fuck, I didn't even hit that button. I will be right back after until the next. ERB.
My bad. Taste. There we go. Good.
Okay, let me turn my camera on. There we go. Headphones back in. Hello?
Hello.
Hey, Lemon, guess what?
What?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Pablo's still here?
No.
What a bitch. Let's move Dink. Okay.
Okay.
Who next? Okay. How's it going, Takumi? Are you getting anywhere with them? Still working on it. I talked to Tsubasa, but it's a little complicated. I have a feeling that she'll choose a fight with us. Yeah, bike lovers ain't no cowards. Bike lovers? Does Tsubasa like bikes? I mean, all vehicles, really. She's a huge mech geek. She really knows her shit. Never met a girl who knew more about bikes than me. That much, huh? Apparently your grandpa runs a workshop. She hung out there every day where she learned how to be a mechanic. You know, I vaguely recall her saying something like that before.
I wonder if the workshop's still standing after all that.
Workshop.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just a little garage I run with my grandpa. We mostly just tune up cars, but we do other stuff too. I've always liked tinkering with machines, so I've been watching my grandpa work ever since I was little.
Her grandpa's workshop, huh? I should file this information away. It might help me convince her.
Ah.
By the way, Takuma, you know where I could find a fashionable pouch? A what? Yeah, I knew it was a long shot. Well, we got string in a plastic bag, but we came up short on the fashionable pouch. Yeah, but I got a lead on where we might be able to find one. According to what Darumi told me, there's a cosmetic shop where we found Eito outside the school. We'll go check it out tomorrow. Okay. Day 12. Ready to go hunt for that fashionable pouch, Takumi? Yes, I am. Let's go, Eito. In exploration. Okay, let's head for the cosmetic shop. Somewhere around the spot where we found you. That should be in that direction. Over there. Okay. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Something better to do. This one and see what we get. Oh shit, we get 4 AP.
Leave it to me.
Okay. Well, that makes us easy.
You're in the way! We better get moving. Here we go! Got it! Nice! I guess it's my turn. Let's go! There! Let's do this! Yeah! Got it! Ready when you are. There! I'm ready whenever.
And that one attacks him. Bonk.
Yes, leave it. You're in the way!
Okay, done.
I'll take this with me. What?
You got a fashionable pouch. Look, Takumi, we got a fashionable pouch. Now we have all the materials we need. Let's get back to the rec room and make that gift for Tsubasa. Cool. Okay, fashionable pouch, crafted it. Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, we made a fashionable sick pouch. We did it, Takumi. I'm sure Tsubasa will feel relieved when we give this to her. Yeah, it'll eliminate her issue with fighting with us. Well, I mean, in a weird, roundabout sort of way. Of course, just because we eliminate her reason for not fighting doesn't necessarily mean she'll join us. If it comes to it, you're gonna have to remind Tsubasa of her reason for fighting. Yeah, what's that? Well, it's pretty obvious. Her grandpa in their workshop. I'm sure if a reminder of that, she'll get on board. The important people live back in the Tokyo residential complex, so someone like what Cardo is to me. Not only do we eliminate her reason for not fighting, we need a reminder that she has a reason to fight too. Seems pretty challenging. I guess there's no point being negative. I'll go swing by her place then. Takumi, why'd you come back? Look, I'm sorry, but could you give up trying to get me to fight? You saw it for yourself. I puked all over the place. Having a pukey girl like me on the battlefield is only going to cause everyone trouble. Wait, you're giving this to me? Wow, it's such a cute pouch. But why are you giving me this? Wait, are you trying to bribe me again? You don't need to be so alarmed. I just wanted to talk to you for a bit. Could you tell me again why you're so adamant about not fighting? The right thing's Fasa as she shares her worries and convince her to fight. Okay. You can choose to save by pressing L twice and the option increase the coverage. Okay. If you choose the right responses, precision rate will increase when the engaged. Okay. Even if you fail, you'll be able to try again for the last 5 points. So, okay. Interesting. You get persuasion. I already told you why I can't fight.
It's because it comes out when I get nervous. I start puking like a fountain in a fancy park. I know I'm going to puke if I ever fight against those invaders. And it's gonna get everywhere. I mean, I don't mind if I puke on myself, but I know you guys would get caught in the crossfire. Puke flies farther than you think. Plus, it smells... No.
Just use that sick bag.
Okay, it's so weird. It's a fashionable sick pouch. I know it just looks like a regular accessory pouch. Never seen a sick bag that looked this cute. I wouldn't even be embarrassed to carry this around in public. If you're gonna spew into this. That way you won't cause trouble for anyone else. You can puke wherever you need to.
Don't be afraid anymore.
It's so weird, but you know, whatever works, I guess. So how about it, Tsubasa? Will you fight alongside us now? Tsubasa, I'm sorry, Takumi. I know you went through all this trouble and everything, but I really don't think I can fight. Why not? Your puking issue should be solved now. You can't just puke in front of everyone like it's nothing. I'm sure everyone would make fun of me. Of course, what Tsubasa can't handle isn't the puking itself, but that everyone would see her do it. I know that now's not the time to be embarrassed, and there's a part of me that wants to get out there and fight with you, but...
I can't handle getting teased for my puking anymore.
Her voice is trembling. She must have suffered a lot because of her nervous stomach. I'm here if you want to talk about it. You must have been through a lot because of your ailment. I don't mind telling you, but it's kind of a bummer. I needed to eliminate Tsubasa's hangups with her vomiting and get her to join the fight. Gotta try this again.
You want to know my nickname in grade school? It was Pukette. All the bullies in my class made fun of me for my puking. Do you know how much of an impact puking can have on your life? I lost friends every time I puked in public. Like, how someone who I thought was a friend would one day start calling me Pukette. Or how the boys would loudly exclaim how the class smelled like puke. Oh. It was hard each time I lost a friend, and it made me sad. I'd cry in secret and puke some more. That...
Wow.
We wouldn't make fun of you.
That was not convincing, dog.
You, but I don't know about the others. A few of them could be mean. What if they gave me another cruel nickname? If someone ever called me Pukette, I'd probably puke and cry on the spot. No! I'm too scared. I can't do it. I don't want to get ostracized for puking anymore.
I'll puke too.
I'll puke with you.
So... If you puked on your own, you'd stand out, so I'll puke with you. That way we'll both share half the attention. No way I'm letting anyone willing to fight for the loved ones to get ostracized from people. They're
Make
gonna...
fun of me too. No, I'm being serious. I mean, I'll puke for you right here, right now, if you want me to.
Jesus, ugh. Savasa stared at me as if she were trying to figure me out. I gave her a meaningful look as I couldn't return. I won't let Savasa go through this alone. She gets made fun of, then so will I. I continued to meet her gaze in silence. I found that if I looked away now, she'd close herself off again. 1 minute, then 2, I continued to meet her. And suddenly her expression relaxed, so I'd gotten through to her.
I see. You're stupid, aren't you?
Jesus. Shoot, you're crazy. How'd you get like this? Wasn't the reaction I was expecting, but I got her to smile at least. I don't know how long it's been since I had a real heart-to-heart with someone. I try my best to hide my feelings from others because I'm afraid of puking. I would never imagined this. Suasa looks so cheerful and friendly, but underneath it all, she's actually very troubled. I'm sorry, Suasa. I'm sorry for asking you to fight when I didn't know everything you've been through. I had no idea how tough things have been for you. But as long as you're in this school, I'll never let you feel lonely. Wait, hold on. Are you saying you see me as some kind of charity case? Should I not? Life hasn't been that hard for me. Granted, things didn't go well at school, but I still had a place I felt like I could belong. A place where Tsubasa feels like she belongs. Memory serves. It's her grandpa's shop. Yeah, we remember.
Huh?
Do you mean your grandpa's workshop? How did you know that? Takamura told me you hung out there every day, he said. Yeah, tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop was always the highlight of my day. So you don't need to worry about me that much. People can get by well enough as long as they have one place they can belong. Tsubasa's face lit up the moment she began talking about her grandpa's workshop. Must be the most important thing in the world to her. If it's anything like how Karo is to me, then... Mind sharing what it was like spending time at your grandpa's workshop? Grandpa's workshop is the thing that matters most to her, then maybe that can be a reason to fight.
Because of the way I am, I always try to keep my emotions in check. All I can think about is not letting anything make me puke. But I can finally be myself when I'm tinkering with machines in my grandpa's workshop. Machines are really fascinating and let me forget about the world. I'd get covered in oil every day, helping my grandpa with his work. Of course I failed a lot too, but Grandpa would always cheer me up with his belly laughs. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa.
Are we supposed to wait?
I see.
Oh god. Okay, that you can wait for. It said more options can appear. Okay, yeah, it did say more options can appear.
Because of the way I am, all I can think about is, machines are real. I'd get covered. Of course I failed a lot. Fail as much as you want, Tsubasa.
Okay.
Star players make mistakes, but they make the big plays too. No matter how much I messed up, he'd never kick me out. Even when his granddaughter was a good-for-nothing puker, he'd always look after me. That's why I love his workshop. It's the embodiment of his kindness. As long as I have his workshop, Damn it!
Your grandpa's really nice.
Yeah, my grandpa's he's a royal grease monkey who always protects his granddaughter. His workshop is his castle. My dream is to one day take over his workshop. I want to protect the place that's protected me all of my life. I just want to work on machines in my grandpa's workshop forever.
I feel like just saying it might get destroyed is kind of blunt, but okay. Apparently that's fine.
His workshop might get destroyed.
Why? Remember what Sirei said? If we don't fight, we can't protect what matters most to us. Friends, families, everything you hold dear from your lives in the Tokyo residential complex. If we lose this war, all of that will be forfeit. But wasn't he just lying? As shady as Sirei may have been, I don't think everything he told us was a lie. The Tokyo residential complex was attacked by tons of invaders before we were brought here. Our loved ones being in imminent danger might well be true. So my grandpa's workshop is in danger too? It's entirely possible. No way. Okay, well we got her. She's 95% there. Yay, we win. Tsubasa is at a loss for words. The possibility that her loved ones could be attacked by the invaders terrified her. Take a step closer to her and stared right into her eyes.
If you want to protect your grandpa's workshop,
Okay.
then there's only one
says.
thing for you to do. Find the courage to fight the invaders.
But can a coward like me do that?
Don't worry. You don't have to do it alone. We'll protect what's important to you together. So just protect us in return. Come with us. And protect what matters most to us together.
Wahoo! We're cute to the cute girl. I wonder what her power set's gonna be like. Persuasion complete. Fighting to protect humanity, to protect my grandpa and his workshop. Can someone like me really do that? Of course you can, and you don't have to do it alone. We can make it through this together. I'm not making any promises, and I'm going to need a little more time, but I won't run from the truth or write myself off anymore. I'll think about what it is I really want and what I'd need to do to make it happen. Is that okay? Sure, that sounds great. Okay, and thanks, Takumi. Day 13. I did what I could with Tsubasa. I'll try to work on the others now. There are 4 people left to convince. Ima, Kako, Shuma, and Gaku. Out of the 4, Gaku seems the most likely to hear me out. Really? He doesn't seem like a bad guy, maybe a little outlandish and noisy, but I'm sure I can get him on board. Okay. Okay, I'll talk to Gaku next. There's no time to waste. I grab the sandwich offering and head over to Gaku's room. Bro, the magic of sandwiches. Jesus Christ. Why is your place a shithole, kid? Huh? Why won't I fight? Or why I won't fight? Because I'm scared, obviously. After filling up on the sandwiches I had brought him, Gaku revealed the reason why I won't fight. I mean, how is it not scary? What the hell are those invader monsters anyway? They're like straight from a manga. There's no way I can face them. I'd rather get kicked out of the school than have to fight them. If you get kicked out, you're guaranteed to die. Isn't it better to fight and live longer then? I'm telling you, I can't. I can't help that I'm scared. How can all of you be fine fighting those monsters? You're the ones who are crazy, not me. Must have a couple screws loose. It's not like we want to fight either, but we have no other choice if we want to protect what matters to us the most. If we don't defend the school, everyone in the Tokyo residential complex is in danger. I mean, don't you have people you care about? If we don't fight the invaders here, they might be killed. People I care about? I don't have anyone like that. What? But your family? I don't have a family. I'm an orphan who was abandoned as a baby. I worked and survived at the poor group home that took me in. I found myself falling silent. I had no idea Gaku had such a past. I see. Sorry, I didn't know. Whatever, I don't really care. Besides, being an orphan isn't all bad, because all I gotta do is look out for myself. I don't give a crap about the Tokyo residential complex. But are you sure if the TRC goes down, everyone dies? You might not have any family, but surely you have people you don't want to see die. I told you, I don't. I struggle enough looking after myself. It's been like this my whole life. I'm only looking out for number 1. Okay, we're done here. Go home. Wait, hold on. Just hear me out. I told you, I won't fight. If you want me to risk my life so much, then bring me money. Money's the only thing I'll risk my life for. Bring me a fat stack of bills, then we'll talk. Based. Judge me all you want. I don't care what people say. This is how I live my life. If you're not gonna pay me, then get the heck out of here. Shoo. Shoo. Gaku pushed me right out of his room. Damn. Well, that didn't work. It seems like the only way he'll hear me out is if I actually bring him money. But nobody has money here. We were basically brought here with just the clothes on our backs. If I can't pay him money, maybe I can give him some sort of a gift instead. I'll have to bring him, bribe him with something else. In any case, I need to get him to open up to me. Let me try making a gift for Gaku using the gift-o-matic in the rec room. But what will get him to open up to me? So you want something with monetary value. No point in trying to think of something on my own. I'll go outside and see if they have any ideas. Look, Takumi, look what I found. What's that? A surgical scalpel! I was wandering around some ruins when I found an old hospital. I rummaged through the debris and excavated a whole surgery kit. I can't believe I found such a nice blade. It must be my lucky day. Just think how much easier I can do my cutting. What the fuck? Darumi swung the scalpel around as she ran down the hallway. She's acting like a psychotic slasher. Okay. Huh? Something Gaku might want. What about some needles and thread? Needles and thread? Apparently Gaku's good at sewing, and he don't seem like no amateur. Once he looked at the embroidery on my jacket and got all worked up. He was all like, not bad embroidery, but I can do something like that easy. So Gaku can sew. I'm surprised that Gaku is such a domestic icon. Where do you think he learned how to sew? I mean, he's like a homeless orphan. Well, he's the oldest of a big family. After having to sew up the clothes in his brother's ripped up day in and day out, he just got good at it. Big family? That's not what he told me. He said he was an orphan. Apparently he's got over 20 siblings. Like, holy shit, right? But I guess every family's got their issues. Wait a second, maybe those are the other foster kids living in the group home. But if that's the case, turns out he's got a family after all. I should make a note of this. Gaku's got a family of foster siblings. Okay. A present for Gaku? What about clothes? Clothes? I guess his outfits are always patched up. He doesn't have a lot of clothes or the money to buy more. I see, so he doesn't have them either. That's why, like, get him a sewing kit. Maybe so I think he'd be very happy to give him clothes. But I can't just bring him any old clothes. It'll have to be something he likes. If I'm going to get him clothes, I need to research his tastes. Okay. I peeked into the war room and saw Hiroko typing something on the computer with a serious look on her face. What are you doing, Hiroko? I'm looking over footage of past battles and making a record. A record? A record of how many invaders and which commanders we took out. Basically, I'm creating an objective data detail. I'm creating objective data detailing how much we've contributed to this war. She's even doing administrative work? She might be hard to get along with, but she's certainly brilliant and capable. Isn't that a lot of work? Obviously. You think I want to do this boring work? Well, I don't, but it's still important. We need to keep these kinds of records. Or they might try to shortchange us when it comes to our reward when the war is over. Reward? Didn't I mention it? These invaders have a pretty nice bounty on their heads. That's what Siri said, at least. If that's true, then we're not fighting for free. That's why I'm documenting all this for you, so that doesn't happen. So there are rewards for taking out the invaders. I might be able to use this information later when I'm trying to get Gaku on board. By the way, do you know if there's anything Gaku might want? Huh? Sorry, never mind. Okay, I'm starting to get an idea of what present to get for Gaku. Present for Gaku, clothes, sewing machine. Sure, we want to give him like a sewing machine or a sewing kit. According to Takamaru, Gaku can sew. Give me a sewing kit. He'd be able to make whatever clothes he wants. He can keep wearing his current clothes, but yeah, exactly. There's a gift automatic for sewing related gifts after a few minutes of searching. Sewing kit. Sewing kit, this looks good. The materials I'll need are needles, thread, scissors, and cotton. That's a lot of materials. Gathering this is going to be a pain. I was wondering... Oh, yeah, she has some stuff. The place Darumi found was a surgical facility. They might have needles and thread for stitching. It's also sure to have scissors if they're medical cotton pads. Okay, I'll go explain tomorrow. I'll have Darumi show me the abandoned hospital so I can gather the materials. Ready to go find more scalpels for my cutting, Takumi? Hey. You mean to look for materials to make Gaku's present, Darumi? An exploration. Okay, take me to that hospital, Darumi. Okay, but don't get mad at me. If I get lost. No, it seems like a valid reason to get mad, but whatever.
This looks good.
We did it!
Ding.
Yes! We did it!
There we go, got the stuff we need. Alright, I got all the materials. Okay, can we go home then? I'm getting bored. I just want to go back to my room and play Depressing Eroges. What is her fucking... Where are the Eroges? Crafting complete.
Aha!
Yes, the sewing kit's done. I immediately headed to Gaku's room with a newly made gift. It doesn't matter how many times you come over, I'm never going to fight those invaders. The only way to convince me is with a sack full of money. The heck is this? A sewing kit? Wait, you're giving this to me? Yeah, I figured you could use the sewing kit to make whatever clothes you wanted. Or you can just keep mending the clothes you already have. You're good at sewing, right? Alright, I gotta admit, this is pretty thoughtful. I had just noticed some holes in my clothes. Yes, that's a pretty good reaction. I can tell Gaku's expression is softening. Look, I feel bad saying this after you gave this to me and all, but I still can't fight with you. I'm seriously terrified of those invaders. As you can see, I'm not exactly the big macho Chad type. No, I'm not asking you to fight just in exchange for this gift. More like a gift so I could get a chance to talk to you some. Gaku, would you mind telling me why you're so against fighting? Oh, persuasion time. Big win, persuasion. Why won't I fight? Isn't it obvious?
Hey!
It's because I'm freaking
I get
terrified.
dragged to this completely insane place, and then they tell me to go fight these monsters? Like, what am I supposed to do? What even are these invaders? They look like they came straight out of a manga. Yeah, no way. Doesn't matter how much you ask, I can't and I won't. I mean, you tell me. How can you guys even bring yourselves to fight them?
Gaku, if you fight, you can make money.
What? Make money? According to Hiroko, every invader you bag nets you a bounty reward. If you fight the invaders with us, you'll be able to make some serious cash. No freaking way. She's saying this could be a way out of being broke. No, not just that. We actually have a chance of hitting it big and getting rich. Gaku, come fight with us. Let's get through this war and make a ton of cash. I extended my hand to urge him to participate in the coming battles, but Gaku wouldn't take my hand. Instead, he averted his gaze and bit his lip. What's the matter? You don't want money? Yeah, I do. Real bad. You have any idea how long I've been broke? I'll gladly risk my life. No, 2 of my lives for a big payout. Then, what? Okay. But if I decide to fight here and help you take out the invaders, then all those bastards in the TRC would be saved too. Isn't that a good thing? No way, it's not fair. Not fair. I told you, I'm an orphan, right? I grew up poor in a group home. We didn't know this, but society pretty much treats you like dirt when you're a poor orphan. No matter how much I asked for help, those jerks in the complex never even gave me the time of
They
day.
didn't help me, so why should I help them? How is that fair?
Fair, and now's not the time to be thinking about fair. Shut up. You grew up in a happy family. I don't want to hear crap from you. Gaku started breathing heavily as he shut me down. Hatred towards a society that abandoned him is Gaku's true reason for not fighting. He'll never agree to join us until this hatred is addressed. Gaku, I'm here if you want to talk about it. I'd love to know everything you've been through. Decided to ask Gaku about his past, see if he could find a way to change his mind.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding down back in the complex? 17! I was working 24/7, 365 days a year. I worked every day until I was about to collapse. And I don't have a single penny to my name. It all went to running the group home. I never got any time to myself.
Well, I want to help you.
Yeah. Persuasion failed. Retry. Okay. We're supposed to say the first thing.
You
I
want to
think.
know how many? 7. I worked every day until I was about
Wait,
to.
okay, so he doesn't. I thought he just wanted someone to acknowledge. I thought he wanted acknowledgement. Okay, well, I guess we have to wait longer. Fine, fine. Fine, game, fine.
You want to know how many jobs I was holding? 7. I worked. It all went to running the group home. Isn't that messed up? So I asked adults for help, to show some love to our home, but we got nothing. Politicians ignored our request for assistance. I went to companies to ask for donations and got tea thrown in my face. There's no way I'm gonna help any of them. I wish they'd all die. I will never, ever, ever fight for any of them.
Save your siblings.
The oldest in the group home, we have a lot of foster siblings. If the complex gets destroyed, they'll all die. You're fine letting the invaders massacre your entire family? Gaku's still silent, he seemed rattled. Much as he seems to hate the complex at large, there's no way he'd just abandon his family. He's bound to change his mind once he realizes his siblings are in danger. No, I'm still not fighting. What? Don't you even care if your whole family gets killed? They're not my family. It's not like we're blood related. Based. They're just strangers who happen to live in the same group home as me. What's wrong with you? You may not be blood related, but you're still family. Not only are they not family, they're a huge burden. I had to suffer my entire life because of those stupid brats. Just thinking it ticks me off. They freaking use me. If it weren't for them, my life wouldn't be as miserable. Those brats can go die, die, die.
I hope the invaders kill every single one of those brats.
Huh. What's with this guy, really? I get his anger towards the Tokyo Ready Central Complex. Why his family as well? They went through the same hardships. Gaku, why are you so angry at your family? Would you mind telling me? I need to debate Gaku's anger and get him to fight. Decided to try again.
The reason I was holding down so many jobs at once was to earn enough money to feed my siblings. Every cent I earned disappeared into their stomachs. I'm the one working myself to the bone, but I couldn't even afford to buy a single shirt. And despite all that, they never even thanked me once. They just complained about how there was never enough food or snacks. They treated me like a slave. If anything broke, they figured I'd fix it. They ripped their shirt, Gaku will mend that too. I must have mended their clothes thousands of times. I'd stay up all night just to sew for them. They're little parasites that drained me of my time and money. If it weren't for them, I would have had free time and money for myself. I could have bought new clothes, eaten some good food, maybe even moved out on my own. Give me back my time and money! Damn it! Just die! Die, 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 you stupid brats! Die, 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 die! The invaders can kill every last one of those brats. I wouldn't even shed a tear.
Oh, we were just supposed to let him vent. Cool. Why is it when I imagine them being killed, I start... Because you don't want them to die. If you think about it, we'd be way better off without them. They don't add any benefit to my life. Family's not about benefits. You should know better than... know that better than anyone. Yeah. You're trying to convince yourself that you should abandon them when you know you can't. You're only making yourself suffer. How about you give up and just accept it? Fight to save your siblings. Want me to save the little brats who ruined my life? Damn it, my life sucks. Was I a panty thief in my previous life?
Gaku, if you don't want to help the Tokyo residential complex, that's fine. I'm not doing this to save the world either. Honestly, as long as I can protect what matters most to me, that's all I care about.
Take a step closer to him and stared right into his eyes.
You don't need to save the Tokyo residential complex. You don't even need to let go of your hate. Just fight to protect what matters most to you. Like me, for the ones waiting for you at the group home. Just fight for your family.
I just say fight for that bag, but you know, that works too. Shattered self-perception. Success. Persuasion complete. Close enough. I never asked for all those brothers and sisters, you know? My own parents didn't want me, so who needs family? They just get in the way. Why should I have to keep busting my hump for them even now? It could be a million miles away for all I know. My whole life I've had to sacrifice everything for their sakes. Talk about rotten luck. But still, I can't just abandon them, their family. We might not be related by blood, but they're the only family I've got, you know? Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to be there for your family. Is it asking too much for you to fight for them too? Sorry, but can you give me some time alone? I need to think through all this. Sure, I understand. Thanks, man. You're a real decent guy. I feel a little better about myself now. Day 15. Ding dong, bing bong.
Up and Atom troops, time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 50th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy! Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy!
The announcement played like usual, and I got out of bed, feeling like it would be just another morning. But then... look at that be. I opened the door and welcomed my guests inside. How'd you like the meatloaf? A real taste of home, right? Just like Mama used to make? There's a reason for that. I sliced your mother up into little pieces and put her in the... Just kidding. You've been Darumi! Yeah, sure, you got me. Did you want something, or you just come here to prank me? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. Mrs. Hiroko sent me on important business. Mr. Hiroko. She wants you and me and Takuma and Eito to meet up in the cafeteria. That means right the F now, mister. Anyway, you know. Anyway, now you know. I have to go tell the others. Mr. Hiroko's orders must be carried out promptly and efficiently. The roomie bended away, leaving chaos and confusion in her wake. Another meeting, huh? But it's only us this time. The deadline's tomorrow, so maybe Hiroko wants to discuss the test she mentioned. Well, only one way to find out. Cafeteria, here I come. Ah, you're all here. You bet we are. I gathered them all up, just like you told me. I can see that. You did an admirable job, Darumi. Mistress praised me. Did something happen between those two? Come on, let's hear it. What do you want this time? I want to report on your progress. How are your attempts to win over the non-fighters going? So this was part of your plan? Have you managed to convince them yet? You only have 1 day left. Well, not all of them, but I think Tsubasa and Gaku are starting to come around. I see, that's good. I didn't expect you to convert all 5, of course, but we can deal with the holdouts later. Deal with them how? True to my original plan, anybody who doesn't have the will to fight will be forced to leave tomorrow. What? Wait a minute. It took a while, but we've made real progress with just a little more time. I'm sure we can... I'm sorry, but a promise is a promise. I can't go back on my word. Without any protection or battle experience, they'll die out there. If they're not going to contribute to the war effort anyway, what difference does it make? Why does it have to be like this? To defeat the invaders and win the war naturally. You really think abandoning those guys is going to make it any easier for us to win? I'm certain of it. I've already pointed out the possibility of them drawing the enemy's attention away from the school for a while. There's also the chance that facing real danger will knock some sense into them and finally bring out their fighting spirit. Those chances are slim. It's not worth the risk. There is nothing I won't do for the sake of victory. Allowing victory to elude us would render the risk we've taken and the sacrifices we've made up to now completely meaningless. If you have time to spend worrying about the others, I'm free to spend it training to use your Hemo Anima more effectively. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. When push comes to shove, we all have to be prepared to give our lives. As usual, Hiroko left no room for discussion, leaving us alone to mull over her words and consider our options. Such an ice queen. How could anybody not stand that? Something she said just now bothers me. Aside from the obvious, you mean? Yes, but never mind. It's probably just my imagination. Nothing worth worrying about. What's our next move? Today's our last chance to save those guys. I'll talk to them one last time. It might not do any good, but it's worth a try. We have to do something or it'll all be over for them tomorrow. You're right. We can't possibly abandon our friends such a cruel fate. I won't let Hiroko force them out either. I'll step in to protect them if I have to. You can't use violence and threats to get people to do what you want. Society just don't work like that. Well, not true. I never expected Takamaru to be the one to uphold the laws of society. Appearances can be deceiving, I guess. In the back of my mind, I'd been hoping really, that Hiroko would go back on her plan and cut the non-fighter some slack. I can see now how foolish I'd been to think that, even if I managed to change Tsubasa and Gaku's mind, Shoma and the twins are still... Look, whatever. Can't let that happen. I have to try and talk to them one last time. Shocked to Shoma, Ima, and Gaku, but it's too late. Oh, they're all back there. Oh, Mr. Sumino, it's you. What do I owe the pleasure? Don't tell me you're still hoping to convert me to your side. How much do you think you can achieve in just one day? Ima, please, at least think about it. I've done all the thinking I need to, Mr. Sumino. My safety is guaranteed thanks to the plan I've come up with. Alright, you mentioned before that you had a plan of your own. It's a simple enough solution. All I need is a way for me and my dear sister to remain at the academy without needing to fight. There's no way Hiroko is going to allow that. That's the problem my strategy aims to address. What is the strategy exactly? Oh, I'm so sorry, but I can't tell you that. If you knew about it, it would lose all strategic value. You wave goodbye and close the door. His easy smile devoid of any kind of fear or anxiety. He seems so confident. I hope the secret plan of his isn't anything violent. As Keiko's roommate, she'll be more willing to listen to me. Rang the doorbell and waited. After a while, the door pulled open. A shaky, hesitant hand. But, oh, it's you, Takumi. Sorry if I surprised you. I just wanted to ask you something. Have you made your decision on what you're going to say tomorrow? If you don't agree to fight like the rest of us, you'll have to leave. I know, but my dear brother said he had a plan. He said there's no need for me to fight. Just like he said there's no need for me to ever get married or leave home. I feel like that's a discussion for another day. Okay, but let's put Emo and his plan aside for now. What do you want to do? Me? Is it really that hard of a question? I don't really know. My dearest brother usually handles all the big decisions. It's no different now. I have no choice but to go along with what he says. Alright, I guess that's that then. Thank you for coming. Keiko bowed uncertainly and closed the door, being careful to avoid making eye contact the whole time. That's about what I expected. I can't imagine a team of girl like that ever going out on the battlefield. And Shoma. This is Shoma's room. Wonder if he's in. Rang the doorbell. Waited. Hello, I'm sorry. Please forgive me for ruining your day with my existence. Well, we're off to a great start here. Hey, Shoma. That deadline here goes for you guys is coming up tomorrow, you know. Are you sure you won't reconsider things? At this rate, she really is going to throw you out. Yes, I know. I guess I'll just be thrown out like the trash I am. You don't really want that though, right? You shouldn't expect too much from me. I'm so hopelessly inept that me losing is basically a foregone conclusion no matter what kind of conflict it is. This isn't some kind of physical or psychological shortcoming I can work on and overcome someday. My uselessness is baked into me at a cellular level. Jesus. I may as well accept my fate. Staying here would only cause more trouble for everyone. I understand what you're saying, right? Once you get beyond the wall of fire, you'll probably die. Yes, I know. I've accepted that too. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but it's better to get it over with now so I don't really let you down later. I'm sorry you had to end up here with someone like me. Okay, Shoma bowed his head in a gesture of deep regret and disappeared back in the darkness of his room. It's no good. He's too pessimistic for me to convince him now. I talked to all three of the remaining non-fighters, but it hasn't done any good. And when I can now, I guess I'll just go back to my room. I had a feeling it would turn out this way, but I'm still not happy about it. If those three really are kicked out tomorrow, what'll happen to them? Is there anything I can do? Wonder who that could be. Has one of them changed their mind after all? Hope fluttered in my chest. I went to the door, but when I opened it... Hello, Takumi. May I have a moment of your time? Oh, hey, Ada, what's up? I want to discuss something with you. You know about Hiroko. What about her? Remember what I told you in the cafeteria this morning? Something Hiroko said back then bothered me. I've been thinking about it, and I'm sure now that it's important. So what did she say that was so strange? I thought you said it was probably nothing. That was just an excuse. I thought it would be better if we didn't discuss it in front of everyone. What do you mean? I'm almost certain Hiriko is hiding something from us. If I'd pressed the matter, we'd have gotten into a big argument. Things are strained enough right now as it is. I didn't want to risk escalating them further. Guess that makes sense. What is it that you think she's hiding? I want you to think back to what Hiriko told us before she left and see if anything stands out. The enemy commanders are far stronger than us. We'll never defeat them if we get too hung up on our own survival. Yeah, how does she know that? I did wonder. The humanoid invader with the strange transformation was certainly stronger than any other foes we've come up against. But she said commanders. Plural, not singular. Huh? We've never fought an invader like that before or since. It's not impossible that there's others like it out there, but Hiriko spoke about there being more as if it were a sure thing. Now that you mention it, that is kind of weird. Bear in mind what I'm about to say is just my own conjecture. But it seems to me that Hiriko views this war differently from the rest of us, almost like she knows something we don't. That wouldn't be out of the question. She did say she's been fighting the invaders a lot longer than we have. But if the people in charge have told her something, or if she's found out something herself, what could it be? Only one way to find out. We have to ask her about it ourselves. What, just like that? There's no way she'll tell us the truth that easily. She'll probably brush the whole thing off. Knowing what she knows will allow us to all make more informed decisions. It makes sense, strategically speaking. If she insists on dodging the issue after that, we can get everyone together and put more pressure on her. We could even make her step down as leader. What? If Hiriko is no longer in charge, she won't have any authority to make the others leave. It's not like we voted her into that position to begin with anyway. You're basically suggesting we stage a mutiny. Isn't that a step too far? I don't think it will come to that. Hiriko won't let anything happen that might jeopardize her chances of beating the invaders. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what this information she's hiding is, but if it can help give us another better perspective on the war, we ought to know about it. It might even make the last 3 non-fighters change their minds. That's a chance worth betting on, don't you think? I guess. You see, it's in everyone's best interest for Hiriko to share what she knows with us. Thing is, though, she scares me. I'm not great at talking to people anyway, and I don't think I could make a case very well. I always feel better around you talking to me, and you have quite a way with words, so that's what the Alright, I'll go with you and try to get the truth out of her, Hiriko. Thank you. I think it's best if we talk in private, just the 3 of us, before involving anyone else. I believe Hiriko is in the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor alone. Would you mind coming along with me right now? Sure, no problem. Let's go talk to her. Thank you, Takumi. Is Hiriko really hiding something? I can only hope she'll be honest with us. If she refuses, things could get complicated. Well, I'm sure it'll work out somehow. Eito said Hiriko is in the leisure lounge. What else? What would she be doing here all on her own? Look, Takumi, over there. Eito pointed to the pool from where we were standing. We could make out a shadow moving in the water. We got closer, whatever it was came to the surface, sending a spray of water across the edge of the pool. Standing there was, of course... Damn.
Your peeping technique leaves a lot to be desired.
Damn. Like, god diggity
What?
damn.
We weren't peeping! That's right! We wouldn't! That's to say, we didn't!
Why are you both acting so flustered? Does my body really unsettle you that much?
Oh,
It's not
God.
that, it's just...
Get to the point. I know
Stun
you
locked.
didn't walk in here by accident. You knew I'd be here, so you must be here to see me. Out with it. What do you want?
We have something very important we want to discuss with you.
Very important, you say?
Oh,
Alright.
god.
Wait here while I go get changed.
Yes, please do that. Imagine these poor bastards trying to talk to her like this. God damn. Half an hour later. Thank you for waiting. Now let's hear this very important matter of yours. My time is precious. Feel free to skip the preamble. Okay, well, there's no easy way to do this. I've just got to go for the direct approach. Alright, I'm going to come right out and ask. Hiriko, do you know something about this war, something the rest of us don't? What makes you think that, and so suddenly too? We figured it out from some of the stuff you've said and done. Plus, if we assume you have information that we don't, it actually explains a lot. Your cold, practical attitude for one, and your dedication to winning at any cost. Is it true? Do you know the truth about this war, about Last Defense Academy? It's not that we consider you an unfit leader or anything, Hiriko. Now that Sire is gone, there's no doubt you're the best person for the job. But I can't follow someone who insists on keeping us in the dark like this. And I'm sure everyone else would feel the same if they knew. Is that a threat? Are you planning to go behind my back and turn everyone against me? Believe me, I'd rather not have to. Fighting amongst ourselves could tear this unit apart. If that happens, we'll be in no condition to fight the invaders anymore.
Hey!
We're not trying to start a confrontation here. We're still on your side. We just want to know the truth. Everyone's so confused about what we're doing here and how we got caught up in it. Once we know the truth, it'll be a lot easier for us to focus on doing whatever it takes to win the war and go home. So please, if you know anything that might help explain all of this, I think we have a right to hear it. You've really got me up against the wall here. I can hardly shrug this off with an I don't know anything now, can I? I'm impressed. I didn't think you had it in you to grill me this mercilessly. We didn't mean to grill you, exactly. You've asked me if I know something about this war. If I have to answer, then yes, I do have certain information that you may find relevant. You do? Really? What is it? Is it about what's in the defense room, or how they chose who to send here? Hold on, can we go and get the others first? I want everyone to hear this all at once. It'll be better for our morale that way.
At ease, soldiers. You never know when the invaders might attack. Well then, good night.
The nighttime announcement. I didn't realize how late it was. We'd be up all night if we tried to call a meeting now. Maybe we should pick this up again tomorrow morning. Is that alright with you? Here to go. Tell everyone to meet up in the cafeteria like we did before. Very well, you're right. It's best that everyone hears this firsthand. And you're not going to go back on this? And you haven't left me with much choice, besides. I haven't been hiding this information because it reflects badly on me or anything like that. I just thought it might be better to spare you from such a harrowing truth. Harrowing? It's that bad? You should tell everyone that was your reason for hiding it, too. Trust us, whatever this truth might be, I'm confident we can handle it. We've made it this far, and most of us have made up our minds to put our lives on the line. Our resolve won't be shaken so easily. Alright, I'll trust you. Just be aware that it's a long story, and you may not like what you hear. The fact that I've kept this secret from you for this long should give you an idea of how bad it is. Yes, I'll tell everyone to prepare themselves for the worst. I really never thought it would turn out like this, but it's a relief that I'll finally get it off my chest. I'm going to sleep well tonight. A beat later, Hiroko was already halfway to the door. Before she could leave, I called after her. Wait, can I ask you one last thing? What is it? Were you serious about the deadline tomorrow? Were you really going to force the non-fighters to leave? You've said time and time again that you didn't care if they died. Did you mean that? Well, you talked about protecting us from the truth right now. I'm finding it hard to believe that you're really that heartless. My primary goal here is to win the war. There's nothing I won't do for the sake of victory, but it's not enough for us to defeat the invaders. All of us have to survive as well. That's what victory means to me. Despite those words, Hiroko clearly didn't intend to loosen up anytime soon. She continued on her way. Her back to us all the time. Here we go. She's not so bad after all, just a little clumsy when it comes to expressing her feelings. Eito and I didn't stick around for long after that. We'd done all we came to do, and it was getting late. We went back to our own rooms. I'm glad we figured things out, but what about this harrowing truth Hiroko mentioned? Whatever it is, it's made her obsessed with winning this war, but it's also something she thought we'd be happier not knowing about. What could be that terrible? What is this big secret? No use thinking about it now. By this time tomorrow, she'll have told us everything. I'd better go to bed so I can be fresh for the meeting in the morning. Okay, so it's almost 3 a.m. I've been streaming for 2 hours. I think it's good to call it here because I think it would be appropriate to wake up and play the game and figure out what the big reveal is, as the characters do. So, I will let it roll over to the next day so it saves. 16th day would bring a development on us we're expecting, one that would have a considerable effect on our war effort going forward. Day 16. No, let me. Okay, autosave's already got it. I'll drop another one back here just in case. Turn to title. And with that, we'll call it since 3 a.m. But yeah, we will be back at it tomorrow with more of this because I'm really enjoying it and I can't wait to figure out more about what's going on with the narrative and shit. And yeah, so happy new year to anybody who stopped by. It's been fun. Thanks for stopping by, guys, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Peace.